Gated reverb is a really cool production technique that was pioneered by Steve Lillywhite and Hugh Padgham when working on tracks for Peter Gabriel. With gated reverb, you can create really cool reverb sounds while still having a very clear and clean mix. And so to set this up is really simple. So here's my sample pack. Here's the snare drum right here. And so we're just going to send this to a bus. So I use bus 34 here and just named it gated reverb right here, as you can see. And then I just added a big reverb to it. In this case, I just used a stock reverb here in Logic, and I used snare plate. So I used a big plate reverb. You can see the length is pretty big, size is big, and I have it all the way wet. And so we'll hear what it sounds like now. Right, and we dial up how much the reverb we want. Really cool sound, makes for a really big snare. The downside with a big reverb like that is it's gonna bleed over into your next snare hit, and it just creates a big kind of cloudy, muddy mess over your mix as a whole. So to deal with that, we throw a gate on. So here's a noise gate. This is a stock noise gate here in Logic, so you can use whatever you have in your DAW. And these are the settings we dialed in. I have 0 attack, hold for about 110 milliseconds. Release, you can do anywhere from like 150 to like 300 is good. Just set the preference, really, whatever you want for your song will work. And then set the threshold so that it's actually reducing to taste. And then we want to actually sidechain this to itself. So I did bus 34, which is this bus that it's on. So therefore, it is going to be reacting to our reverb here. So now with this gate on, we'll hear the difference. So you can hear that reverb being abruptly cut off if you don't want it as loud, or we can keep the dry a little bit louder and just reduce how much of the reverb we're getting. So that is one way to set up gated reverb, but I'm going to show you a couple other shortcuts as well. And they are just using some plugins with some really great presets here. One is UFX Reverb by Ujam. I did a complete review of this plugin. I'll have that linked below and also include a card. And by the way, I'm also an affiliate for Ujam, so you can actually get this plugin for 20% off when you use my code OAA-20 at checkout. Pretty good. All right, I need different controls here so you can control how much of the reverb is going in, so we can reduce it if it's too much. Definitely drier. All right, you got the nice pre-delay here, so you get the nice dry hit of the snare coming in, and the reverb comes in after, which is really nice. Add some character. If you want it snappier, not ringing out so much, we can increase that dampening there. Sounds so delicious. So that's one option here. Another one is Crystalline here by Baby Audio. I'm also an affiliate for Baby Audio. You can get 10% off all their tools and plugins when you use my code just OAA at checkout. Also have this linked below. Did a complete review on this plugin as well. This is also one of my favorite reverb tools. And I really like the Dr. Tom's gated preset here, and I'll tweak it a little bit and show you how I tweak it. That's it out of the box. Not great. I like to increase the size to spacey, just be kind of giant, and then maybe pull back the gate release here a little bit so it's open a little bit longer. Delay the start time there, increase the ducker a little bit as well, so we're getting a little bit more of that dry signal coming through on that initial attack, and it sounds really good. If you got value from this video, go ahead and click the like button. And if you want a proven step-by-step system for finishing more radio-worthy songs from home, then be sure to grab my rapid song finishing checklist in the description below, and this will give you a step-by-step mixing process that you can follow to create radio-worthy songs from home. And if you want to see how you can quickly and easily make really powerful, punchy drums, then be sure to check out the video playing on the screen right now. With that, have an awesome day and keep creating.